Now, before we start this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on notifications, and a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. I announced a couple days ago in my last vlog about a Q&A that we would be doing here about basically like personal questions about me. And as of 7 hours ago, there wasn't anything. No one left a comment. No one did anything. Kind of offended, actually. But, so I posted it on social media, just as a reminder. Let's just say I'm actually kind of scared. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm kind of scared. Okay, let's just get into it. I can't stand the suspense anymore. Let's go to our first question of the day. Introvert or extrovert? Probably one of the questions I don't like answering the most, okay? People won't believe me, but what the heck, what just happened? Oh. I'm neither. I'm not an introvert or an extrovert. I'm divergent, baby! What is one of your favorite childhood memories? I'm gonna say getting my first dog. She was the most loving thing I've ever had. I didn't have a friend at the time, and getting the dog that day was a little painful because I was actually scared of dogs that whole day. But after my parents were like, we're getting this dog, it was love at first sight. After that, it was a great relationship. What is one of your worst childhood memories? And I'm going to say this. My grandmother, my mom's mom, she loves us, okay? She does from the heart, but sometimes she goes a little overboard on a few things. Like, I was doing this Christmas play. I was like the narrator of the play, and she was in her seat with a duster, waving her thing like it's a pom-pom almost, like, "Go Dakota! Go Dakota!" That's my grandson! And I'm just like, why? Most things embarrassing have to do with her. Let's just put it that way. Top 3 favorite video games of all time. Destiny 1, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith for PlayStation 2, and Destiny 2. Now that Forsaken has come out, I guess. What is your favorite color? Black. I have literally a black iPhone, a black iPhone case, I have this black wall, I have gray sheets. Anything that's really dark. Black and gray, they're my favorite colors. What is the best age to get married? I mean, I don't know. I'm not married, so I really can't give this advice. I mean, I guess I would say if you're 20 and if you have a good income and if you both really, really love each other, then I say go for it. From the heart. How do I do my taxes? I don't know, because I don't do my own taxes. What are some of your favorite things to do? Hang out with family and friends, go to the movies. That's pretty much it. What are your passions? My passions depends on the day. I'll give you my top, what the heck was that? I'll give you my top 3 passions. Okay, I think it stopped. I'll give you my top 3 passions, alright? This is not in a particular order, I'm just saying what comes to mind first. Video games, the movie industry, and being the best person I could be. What is one of your favorite memories in general? Any age. One of my favorite, which there is a good amount, I would say was my last birthday where I went to go see The Greatest Showman twice in one day, and I actually got to sing to it the second time because there was no one in the theater. My brother slept through it, so he didn't have to hear me, but that's beside the point. That was one of my favorite days. Slash memories, I guess you could say. That, right? Yeah. What inspired you to start streaming? For those of you who don't know, I do stream on Twitch very rarely now. It's one of those things I'm kind of like falling out of it. I'm still gonna do it. People still like watching me, so I do it for them, but mainly I don't really like streaming. I'm more of a YouTube guy. But to answer your question now, I started streaming because I played a lot of video games because I was sick, so I couldn't really go outside the house and, you know, do normal stuff. And I just started playing a lot of video games. I'm like, I should start streaming because what I really wanted to do was wanted to be like the top YouTubers slash streamers that got invited to all these big conferences for free and got to play these demos and, you know, that type of stuff. That's what really drove me. I wanted to be one of those people where people would invite me, people would ask my opinion, you know, people would ask for advice. That is the type of person I wanted to be as a streamer and basically a video game influencer, I guess you could say. Why is your dad the funniest man alive? Some people say it's because we're Italian. What helps you feel confident around your family and stuff doing vlogs? To be honest, sometimes I don't like doing my vlogs around my family. It's like, it's when I have to start it by myself and then go with my family. You know, I can't just, you know, just turn on like that. But to feel confident, my family 100% supports me in it, and they know how funny we are, and they like watching them, I guess. I don't really know. I guess it's just something that's normal in our house. Who is your idol? I don't have any idols. I really don't. Am I your greatest ever commenter on the streams you do? And for you, Jack, who said this, no. No offense. Better say yes on the last one or I unsub. Man, I hate that we just hit 66 subscribers. I finally got out of that 65 mark, but okay. All right. So those are all the questions on my laptop. Now we're getting into some of the more scarier questions. I'm not going to lie. All right. I'm scared. Did you have any weird fashion phases? Yes. I had an old one and I'm in a new one. Okay. My old one was I used to wear really, really, really skinny jeans with sneakers, like high top sneakers. Black pants, black sneakers. That was my thing. You wouldn't call that weird, but my mom supposedly said that one time someone shaved my head and I looked like some kind of sick child. I don't remember that, so I'm not going to count that one, but in her eyes, that was probably the weirdest. And right now, I'm into women's leggings. And before anybody takes that to a wrong place, I'm literally like designing women leggings. It's a fun thing. I found it. It's on teespring.com. You can design a little bunch of different stuff, and leggings I thought were really cool. Just started designing them. You can check them out at teespring.com/stores/Dakota Days. We do t-shirts and stuff like that, but leggings is also in the shop. So if you want some, go get some. So those are my weird fashion phases. What was your worst hairstyle? When I was little, I had a bowl cut. To this day, I don't know how I survived. Favorite vacation? Last winter, we went to a cabin, and we watched Stranger Things, played pool, sat in a hot tub in the middle of nowhere. It was great. Have you ever fallen asleep at a very bad time? At a movie, in class, etc.? No, not really. I'm usually always awake. If there's a movie, I must stay awake, no matter what. Always. If someone's talking, I must stay awake. If there's any important situation or any situation that is time-based, like a movie, you know, there's a beginning and there's an end, I must stay awake. You can almost call it a pet peeve of mine. Favorite memory with your siblings? We've had some pretty fun time shopping. We would go shopping and we'd just come up with some of the craziest things, and that would be some of the funnier and happier times. Or we just cut up and laugh all the time. So you can say that. Why do you want to do YouTube, and what made you start to pursue it? Kind of gave this. It really went back to gaming. Had a lot of time, but now that I got really tired of gaming, I felt like, especially being sick and not around a lot of people, when I had those opportunities to be around people and laugh with people, or, you know, spend time with people, I'd rather be doing that than a video game. So when it came to YouTube, I didn't like playing it and then having to re-edit it. I found editing video games really boring, so that's where I got into vlogging, because originally I like movie stuff with people and stories and everything like that. And with vlogging, I get to edit actual people, which is way more entertaining in my opinion. And also it goes to a bigger audience. So video game people, like a video game YouTube channel would only really go out to video game people. With this, I can connect with everybody. What was the most stupid, embarrassing, awkward thing you did to impress someone? And I've actually done this multiple times. I'm not gonna lie. When I would be around certain people, I mean, it could be even like sometimes strangers that I've never seen. It's like the first time I've ever met them, and there'd be a situation where I would have to go from point A to point B, and I would run. Well, I would try to run so fast and try to look like, you know, the Flash, that I would end up tripping on myself and overstepping and slipping and everything like that. Whatever you want to call it, and I basically just tumble and, you know, scratch myself up. I actually have some of my scars from that. I literally, a bad scar right here, and then I did it on my elbow once. It was nasty. Your top 10 favorite fonts and why? Let me be honest. I don't like writing. I don't like reading. With those two things, I don't care about fonts. I literally could care less what font is what. Top 10 favorite movies and why? Okay, I'm not even gonna give a demeanor of what is what here, okay? I'm literally just going to tell you what. Greatest Showman, Christopher and Robin, Dark Knight Rises, Hunger Games Catching Fire, Facing the Giants, Fireproof. I like the Twilight movies. I don't know which one though. Breaking Dawn Part 2 is pretty good. Finding Neverland's pretty good. There's one that I just cannot, oh my gosh, it's literally like in there, but I can't pull it out! I had to actually look on here and look through my movies because I don't even know what I have, and whatever. They're not really movies, but they're TV movies. There's a series of them, but I like Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. If you don't know what it is, Hallmark, Google it, I don't know, do something. Favorite clip from a TV show? Blacklist, Reddington, first season, second episode, I think.
This is gonna be a gas.
Weird food that you like to eat. I guess you could say I like to eat rice sometimes with red wine vinegar salad dressing. I actually put that on a lot of things now that I think about it. Your family members in order of how much you like them. I really can't do that, but I will say how close I am, like the ratio of closeness that I am. My mom, depends on the day, my younger or older brother, and then my dad. Sorry, Dad, it's just something that happened, okay? Your least favorite sport. I don't know if this is technically a sport, but horse riding. like in the Olympics when you see them like do the huddle thing. I don't know if that's considered a sport, but whatever that is, I can't stand it. Or that, or curling. Say no to curling. Which fictional character would you be most excited to meet in real life? I don't know! Either Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games, or I would like to meet Kate Six from Destiny / Destiny 2. I don't like saying one because there's always a male and then there's always a female. I don't pick one, I always pick two. If you had to change your name, what would it be and why? I really don't know, to be completely honest with you. I would switch it to Cade because one, like I said, my favorite character, male-wise, is pretty awesome, and it's not a name you hear every day. If you could be perfect at one thing, what would it be? Patient. I think I would want to be patient. I can be patient when I really set my mind to it. When there are certain things, patience can be really hard for me, and I would like to be patient. I think patience could get you through a lot in life. So patient. Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you are going to die? I think I would want to know when I was going to die, because if I know how I was going to die, I'd be paranoid for my whole life. Like, let's say someone's going to shoot you. Well, then I'll just stay in my house all the time and, you know, try to avoid being shot. But then one night someone's just going to rob me and I'm going to get shot, and it's going to be one of those things. Okay, well, at least if I know I'm going to die in 10 years, at least I can live out my life to the fullest. Unlike, oh, you're going to get killed by a bus. I'm going to get killed by a bus? Well, I'm going to go travel the world before I get killed by this bus, and I'm going to, you know, land in Hong Kong, go in the streets, and boom, there's the bus, and I'm dead. I'd rather know when I'm going to die, so then I know what things to do and what things to prioritize, what I want to do. Favorite Bible verse? Joshua 1:9. Cats or dogs? Dogs. As much as they can be a pain to walk all the time, I think they are more loving, they are more comforting, and when they pee on the carpet, they don't leave a terrible stench behind. If you can only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Chips and salsa, for sure. What's your favorite dessert? Ice cream. If you had to pick a flavor, either chocolate or cookies and cream. Just like, if you could live a day in someone else's life, who would you choose? I have no idea. I think I would... I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not gonna hide this. I'm not gonna avoid questions, guys. This is 100% honesty, okay? I would like to live in one of my friend's shoes. If someone else lived a day in your shoes, who would you choose to do so? To be honest, I have no idea. There's parts of it that is all fun and games, but in reality, I fight something every day, and it is not something fun to fight, and I would not wish that upon anyone. So if I'm going to be completely honest, there's nobody I would wish upon to have a day of my life, to be honest. Best idea of a date night? This depends if you're married or not, to be honest. If you are dating, go to a nice restaurant that you both enjoy very much. Go do some other activity. If you like dancing, go dancing. If you like going to auctions, go to an auction. If you like going swimming, go swimming. If you just like driving around in the night sky, go drive around in the night sky. It's kind of depends on... My ideal date, okay, I'm gonna put this if I was married, alright? There's a few ways this could go. Go out to dinner, come home, have candlelights, dance to some nice music, okay? Just chill music where you can sway back and forth. Make sure there's candles, okay? Candles are everything when it comes to romance, I'm just saying. And then when you get tired dancing, if you just want to just chill out the rest of the night, get some dessert and sit down next to each other, like, you know, cuddle, snuggle, whatever you want to call it, and binge watch your favorite show. Or watch a movie, watch a romantic movie, watch whatever you want to watch. That's my ideal date night. I know, cliche. I'm just that simple type of guy. I know, I'm not that exciting, whatever. Now, my wife, on the other hand, wanted to do something different. I say go for it, but that's just me, okay? What would you name your children? This is actually a funny question because I've always thought I was gonna have girls, okay? This has always been this gut feeling. I was always gonna have girls as my children. And also, there were other reasons why I thought they were, you know, I kind of want girls for my children. Anyway, there aren't a lot of guide names. I'll name my first son Cade. I don't really know. Probably just a junior. I don't know, for a son. And then for my girl, I've always dreamed of naming my first little girl Lavinia. Lavinia. I don't know how it's really pronounced. Sometimes it depends on my day. Sometimes I like Lavinia. Sometimes I like Lavinia. I think I like Lavinia a little bit more, but Lavinia. That has probably been one of the things I've stuck by in my whole life. I think ever since I was the age of 13 or 14, I've always loved the name Lavinia. I mean, if my wife has something different, that's fine too, but whatever. I would name my first daughter Lavinia, without a doubt. I like the name Jill. Jessica's pretty nice. Guy names, literally Cade. There's not a lot of guy names I would really name anybody. Most guy names, especially common ones, usually I have bad blood with, you know, usually ended up in a better relationship with something, you know, I'll be like saying, let's say Will, I'm gonna kill you, Will. Why are you getting so mad at me, Dad? I'm so sorry, son. There was this time back, a sleepover, and yeah, I lost a tooth, so just chill, okay? Just go play with the toys. That would be that type of thing, okay? There's really not any guy names. So I guess for my girls, I guess you could say Jessica, Jill, or Lavinia. There you go. There's my 3 daughters. Favorite food to cook? To be honest, I actually enjoy making breakfast. Eggs, hash browns, sausage. If you had one game world to live in, which one would you choose? And why? Probably Destiny. You're basically immortal. It's got a sense of darkness and good. You're not just a normal human being. You have special powers, and it's military stuff, which is one of my other, I guess you could say, lower passions now. You get to explore new planets too. You get to go to Mars, Venus, the moon. I mean, there's a bunch of different places you can go, and you survive it all. Who wouldn't want that? Thank you guys for watching this video, for leaving the comments, and taking the time to make this video. Thank you for your deep, personal questions. This is completely out of my comfort zone because for 19 years, no one has known anything about me. And all of a sudden, because I'm a vlogger, I feel like I have to share my life with the world because that is good content. Have a great week. God bless. And leave good questions or else I'm doomed for next Wednesday.